What it do, YouTube, man? It's your boy Coupe back with another Jiggy video. So, man, you see the title, you see the thumbnail. Let's get into it. Today I will be doing the Walbro 255 fuel pump. I'm chasing the P0300 code, man. I got a random misfire that I don't know what it is. I don't know if the car is running too lean because of all the mods, or it has a fuel issue. So I redid the spark plugs with the step coated plugs from NGK, redid the core packs, redid my PCV hoses, as you can see. I re-tightened up my plenum, re-tightened up my throttle body, and yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I don't know what to say. So today I'm gonna just do the fuel pump with the fuel filter, because that might be the problem. So what you see me doing in the house was I was cutting off the little tabs that's right here, because once you put your retainer clip back on the fuel filter, and the fuel pump actually goes like that up in the housing, when you got them little tabs up there, it doesn't fit correctly. Let me get my back seat out the way and start taking out the fuel pump assembly. So yes, just so like at the bottom of it, just push in and pull up, and then there you go, it'll come out. So your cinder gas, because you have two fuel pumps, or like two, yeah, you do have two fuel pumps. This right here is the return fuel pump. This right here is the cinder. So usually I think your cinder is always on the side of the gas tank, and my gas tank is on the right side of the car. So if you're looking for, I got spiders in there, look at that. Just go to whatever side the gas tank is on, that's the side that sends the fuel. So let me get the seat up out of here, and then I'm gonna start taking the whole assembly out and everything, and get the fuel pump out. Alright, fast forward a year later, because I wanted to make sure I installed a bigger fuel pump wouldn't mess up the drivability of the car if you didn't have a custom tune. So like I said before, just you see these little tabs right here. So boom, push in and pop up, and then the bottom part of this seat comes out. Now you have 4 little screws. Turn them inside. You get a flathead or like a knife or something. Turn them inside just like that. Boom. Now once you get those all turned inside like that, boom. Take off this plate. You're gonna unclip it. You're gonna unclip the plate from here, and you're gonna unclip the feed line right there. That's the actual feed line on your fuel pump assembly that you gotta unplug as well. I'll show you that, guys. I'll show you that later. And that's pretty good. Take off these little 6 bolts. Yep, take off those 6 bolts right there, and then we're gonna lift the fuel pump assembly out of it after we take this plate off right here. Now, you see these right here? That little piece, when we get closer, see that little piece and that little piece. Those are the pieces that you're gonna squeeze on. That's kind of hard to do it with one hand. Twist to the side so you guys can see it. I'm sorry, I can't really have the GoPro on my head. The G35 Coupe is very small inside. It's over here. Squeeze these two, and then push. Let me see if I could try to get this angle for you guys. So squeeze and then push off. We should race a little bit of gas. Yeah, you should race a tiny bit. Wipe that up real quick. Yeah, not much though. I'm gonna lay it to the side just like that. Hold on, let's race a little bit more. And just pour it out on this little rag. Now it's not leaking anymore. You might spill a little bit more depending on, oh shit. Okay, hold on. Alright, so now, depending on when the last time you drove the car, you might spill a little bit more. I drove the car last night. You can open up your gas tank to release some pressure and stuff like that. So now, I'm gonna get these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna get those 6 screws. And then I'm gonna be able to pull, I'm gonna take this lid off, then I'm gonna be able to pull the top hat out. Alright, so you can use a flathead or a different type of bit to get this out. Or what I did was, since you see how it's hex, so I just used a 8mm what you call it to get it out. Now your second feed line is going to be right there. You just squeeze right here and then you put that back down, and that is that. Alrighty, so now we're going to unplug this. Unplug that. Then we're going to see this right here, that little black piece. I'm going to undo that black piece, pull that off. I'm going to take this, pull that out, take these wires out, and then we're just going to pull. All right. Well, before you pull, sorry, see that little tab right there? Pull that tab, pull this off. Then you're going to pop out the fuel pump, and then that'll be that. Just pop in a new fuel pump. It's going to be like a, damn, what is it called? Like a locker screw or something? Like a inverted locker screw. I'll show you guys. I'll put it off. Pull that screw off, put this screw up here, then just reverse everything, and that's it. Also, I apologize, this white wire has to be unplugged too from that right there. Let me get up in there. Boom, then you can pull that out. This spring might come out, don't worry about it. Just put that spring back on this little pole right there. Now what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna go around with the flathead with these tabs right here, and just have like some little slots right there. So just go around with the flathead, pick the slots up, and then boom, we're gonna pop this one out. That's like the inverted screw that goes right here. We have to pop it off. This one right there. So you see where this would go. You're not gonna need this anymore once you like shave off your edges, like I showed you guys in the beginning of the video. You're not gonna need this anymore, because what happens is, what's on me? What happens is, as you can see, the plug from the Walbro 235 is much longer than the actual plug for the OEM fuel pump. So what you're gonna do is, I took a flathead, and then boom, at the bottom of that, I rig it off until that came off, and I'm gonna put that on that fuel pump, and now we're just gonna plug everything back up. Boom. All right, so squeezing that little piece right there back into the new fuel pump is gonna be a little challenge, don't get me wrong. So I think I told you guys to put the spring back on the wrong side. So that little slot spring goes right here in the little slot, put the spring right there. You got the spring on the other side, put that in. Advice, I would say, put the springs up there first, then put it down inside. Now here comes the easy part. Just gotta boom, smash that down in there, and then hook everything back up. Boom. Oh, did I mess this up? Be careful with this piece too, guys. Make sure you don't mess this up. Then you're gonna have to buy a whole nother assembly. Boom, that's in, that's tight, just like that. I'm gonna run this down here, like so. Pop that in place. Bam. Put the wires in the slots, like so. And that's it, baby. You have a new 255 Walbro fuel pump in your fuel assembly. Now for this piece right here. Now, dang, I said this piece. Now for the top hat, the actual top of the top hat, I'm gonna go ahead and get all this debris and stuff off of that. You can just spray it down with some brake cleaner or just wipe it off, whatever you choose how to do that. But yeah, man, that's it right there, just like that. Now also, I don't care about my paint, because as you can see, half the the cars are about to get repainted anyways. But it was something to try to fly in my mouth. But if you have like a work desk, you know, like a garage or something, put this on your work desk, because fuel is definitely gonna be spilling everywhere. I already knew that. I didn't care, because like I said, I need a paint job. But yep, OEM. Now we're just gonna put this back into the car. Alrighty, man, I have everything in there. Everything is hooked back up correctly. Let's see what the new fuel pump sounds like. Ooh, I'm gonna prime it a few times. You just want to turn the car on and off, but don't actually crank the car to prime the new fuel pump and prime the fuel lines again. You hear that? That boy got a new fuel pump. Ain't do it that time. All right, let's crank it up. Let's see if the car cranks up. Yes, sir. No sputtering, no nothing. Look at me, man. I'm sweaty. It's hot. I got both windows down. It's still hot. It's overall a very easy job to do, but it's very aggravating, because it's a coupe, So if you have a sedan, it might be a little bit better for you. But with the coupes and the 350Zs, man, you don't have that much room to work with. It's hot in the car. You got to squirm around, especially if you're a bigger guy like me, like I'm like muscular. But yeah, man, so it's dope. 2 more mods, man. 2 more. We're gonna do a 1-piece aluminum drive shaft, and we're gonna do headers, man. Probably DC Sports or Megan Racing, probably DC Sports. And then after that, man, we're gonna set up, you know, the up rev stuff and everything, and go get a tune, man. Hopefully, she makes 300 to the well. So that's gonna be that for that video, man. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. I'm tired. I'm gonna go eat and shower. Man, y'all be easy. Stay safe.